So, guys, you know how sometimes you sit there and you're like talking for ages, and then you realize, hey, no audio's going through? Okay, so what I was saying is, we're gonna be basically keeping track a little bit more of our food and drinks, see how long it takes us to, um, how long it takes us to basically be like, hey, this is how often I get hungry. Like, see if it's actually improved, because apparently there was an update where they fixed that, but I never really paid attention to it, even though I was around yesterday. But either way, as I was saying, so pretty much, no matter what, we're gonna be eating and drinking more often than we used to before the, food drink change. It's gonna happen either way. That's the new standard, as one would say. The whole Pearl situation that y'all heard about last week, we've pretty much come to an agreement. We're no longer, quote-unquote, arguing, I guess, or having heated discussions. We've kind of got the menu fixed, so that way it's not two menus anymore. Which is another reason I wasn't doing anything, because it was just like, I can't handle two menus personally, and I don't think a lot of people can. So I managed to shrink down the menu. He agreed with the menu. Basically, no more Sanders special, no more Sanders Boosh special. We've pushed the meals update, as I like to call it.
Good to see you.
And well, yeah. For people that are wondering, we did not get the job over at the bank, even though we made this outfit specifically for the bank, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can I reach? Can I reach? Can I reach? Can I reach? Oh my god, I can reach. I also said I do have another character that I made that I will be streaming at some point this week, hopefully. But just because I stream them on that day does not mean that's going to be the official day that I'm streaming that character on. But basically, I'm thinking that character is going to be for Fridays, just because it's the end of a week. It's usually the day where it's just nonchalanting stuff or whatever. And when you find out more about that character, you'll find out. Some people already know of them. I don't know how much that gas was. I'm going to be honest. I just didn't I didn't think of it. I was like, oh, well, there's that. It was a solid $52. We're gonna head to the Pearls. We're gonna work there a bit. I did read through a couple of these things. Okay, let's see. Charlie bit my finger. I don't really know. Okay, so self-driving's strange. If I have it set to wander, it acts all normal, and if I set a waypoint, it gives no. Yeah. That's a known thing. That's a well-known thing. Whoever treats people who provide okay, yeah, I was reading this earlier, and I was just like, I mean, true. Whoever treats people who provide a service like should grow up. They can't sit behind a counter 24/7. They need food and water. Don't sigh whenever they try to help you, and don't mumble when walking out. Grow up. I mean, I'm gonna like that. Pretty sure my medical bills pay for half your salary. I'm pretty sure you only actually pay when you go to the hospital. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, probably. And I'm like, I'm just glad the chip's been upgraded to the point that we go 35 miles per hour instead of 25 miles per hour. The mode has always been wonky with traffic lights. Only reason why I bought one. Whoa. You know, we're gonna... When it's like, I wanna go here. And it's just like, no. Okay, we're gonna read. I heard there's a new novel about Pavlov's dog and Schrodinger's cat teaming up for a cross-country adventure. I asked a librarian about it, and she said it rang a bell. But she wasn't sure if she was there or not. I feel like there's some kind of joke here that I'm not understanding.
I got my 12 inches.
Like, I genuinely think there's some kind of joke here.
Hey, what's going on, motherfucker? Hey, what's up, my dude?
Because of all the locals, you can't really do self-drive because one of two things happens. The self-drive will either ignore them, or because they're within a certain radius of the car will just not move.
Whatever.
Like, it won't try to swerve around. It'll just be like, they can't move. There's thing in the way. Like, it would see that, and it would be like, I can't go. It's like, yes, you can. Just go straight.
That's great. Yeah, yes. I can come anytime for an interview. Sweet ride. Seriously.
Don't do it.
Actually, I don't.
I was gonna say, don't fight me. I might talk to Sanders, though, about if it's possible for me to stay a manager, but just not be part of the, hiring team, I guess. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I am personally bad with interviews. And, like, I feel...
Hello. Hey, you.
I feel like he's better at doing the whole interview thing than me. But I also, I'm not gonna lie, I have no experience with interviews. Like, I do, but I don't have enough to, like, conduct an interview myself. Because I'll either get distracted just being like, just only asking questions, or you have the opposite where I just feel like I want to talk to the person. I swear they said they changed something. I don't remember what. But where was it? And it's very important. So, well, I wouldn't say very important update, but it was like it was a button rebind or something. Added a clear button for each clothing piece in the clothing menu. So yeah, I guess it'll just set them all to like default, 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 default. Where'd the music go? Did the music just be like... I'm gonna say, like, hello? Music?
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life worth meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change. Play the game, now we say I need a break. Time to stay strong. Need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time to stay strong.
What? Wait.
To move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Okay, I was thinking it was doing something weird, and I was like, wait a minute. What's going on here? I was like, hello? Wanna be someone? Wanna be great? Wanna be someone?
Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back of my swing.
Okay, let's get all the pearls things. Clock in / clock in S1. We got this. It might have been a while. Move on. Okay, we're gonna unlock that. Unlock that. Aiming on. Gonna make sure I set these to 1 just for convenience. Gotta be someone. It's never too late. Okay, we're gonna copy the link of this. Pretty sure I did it. It actually works. Oh my god. I am so freaking glad that actually worked. That's kind of neat. Kinda cool. I did that. I made that. Pay check.
Bad things happen to good people. None of
Do
us
do
were
do
ever
do
really
do
born
do.
Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live
Okay, here we go.
Never been peaceful. You got good, always butting heads against evil. The good try to be fair, but the bad lethal. They gon' fight dirty, every single one deceitful. Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before.
There we go.
We're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, this your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset.
Come down to pearls and
You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch, you gotta break through the walls and get after it. Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood.
menu on
You're up against me, then you better be
Yellow
praying,
Pages.
'cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my birth started, I've been waiting.
Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of sitting here. I'm just warning you right now. But I feel like a lot of people are gonna be ordering more food. So I'll show you how this works. So the way the food is now, okay. I'm also gonna make sure that everything's all good. Cool. So I actually had to take this picture, this background. I had to retake the picture because with our previous menu, this would not have fit. And these also would not have fit. So I had to shrink the top part to give more space for the actual content area, as one would call it. This is header, okay? We got the header. And then this is the actual content, aka the actual menu, the stuff you want to see.
Today is the day. Don't waste any time. Know it's time to make a
So
change.
basically, our agreement was, if people want to buy things individually, not as the meals, what they can do is they can be like, they want this many of this, this many of this, this many of this, or this many of this. Or what they can do is they can get a meal, which includes a main dish and a appetizer that we've, or I, but you know, we've paired to make the most amount of sense. The gumbo and the jambalaya, I'll be honest, do not have a meal. So if you're gonna get those, there is no meal for it because that's more of a me thing. Being like, well, nah. But from what I saw, someone did order the Ocean's Delight, which was cool. But with the meals, the benefit of the meals is you're basically paying for a pre-made meal, but you don't have to pay for a beverage unless you get an alcoholic beverage, which you're basically paying 1 and 1 plus whatever the alcohol is.
Bad things happen to good people.
If that makes sense.
Forever really born equal. Only one life.
The only thing you're really paying for?
Some people live, others.
The only thing you're really paying for is the food. That's, I feel like the meals kind of work better. That's what you're saving on. You're saving on the drink, which is like 10. And also, we've already added these things to the calculator. We, thank God no one has worked today, not gonna lie. Because that made adjusting all these things a lot easier. Because that meant no one was gonna be affected by the, no one was gonna get affected by the change. I don't know if Sanders is around. I want to start calling him Thomas. I do. I really do want to call him Thomas. Okay. Be right back, guys. This shouldn't take long. I just gotta put a plate away, and then we'll turn the cam on. Hopefully we get some sales. Hopefully. Give me a minute. Okay. Why do I feel like my monitor is like tilted? This feels weird. I don't know. Whoop. But yeah, hello.
Some days I feel like I'm living in paradise.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing
I'm gonna call.
I know this pain, but hitting bottom
Look at all these. Look at all these. Oh, that, yeah, that name. Shane Prescott, Price, Cox, Foley, Velour. Yeah, it's a name. It's a name and a half. Am I right?
I'll keep hustling.
Joey also found out that Ari is dating someone. So Joey was just like, oh.
I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness.
I really hope he answers the phone.
Hello.
Hello.
How's things?
Not bad, not bad. How are you guys?
Good, good. Not bad.
Absolutely fantastic.
Let's have a look at the menu. What do we eat today?
I mean, if we can move over to that terminal,
Yeah, we can
it would
slide a little
make
bit
it
to the left,
a
mate.
little easier. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no
not. I'm gonna be
worries.
honest. I haven't reset that terminal to
Yeah, no
zeros
worries,
yet.
bud.
So, and usually this is the one I go with anyway.
Can I get some crab cakes? And can I get a reef and beef?
You want some crab cakes and a reef and beef? Give me
Yeah.
a second while I take a look at that. So
Lad, do
crab
you want anything
cakes.
as well?
Hmm? Oh, no, I'm good.
You sure, lad?
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, fair enough.
Kind of.
let me get that up.
Yeah, what's cracking?
Oh, sorry, lad.
Do you want your complimentary drink with your meal?
Yeah, mate. Can I get a fruit punch?
Fruit punch? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many meals? How many crab cakes?
Let's do 5 of each.
5 of each, so it's gonna be 5 crab cakes, 5 reef and beefs.
Yeah, boss. And
God.
then 5 fruit punches in it.
Yep, pretty much. So the meals, it's basically a 1-to-1 with a. It's a 1-to-1-to-1 technically. So yeah, you'd get your surf and turf with your garlic mussels and your rosewater or whatever drink you got. So fruit punch in this case.
Yeah, mate.
That is going to come to a solid $875. I mean 600 instead. Wait, give me a minute. When I'm reading, for some reason, my eyes are blurring for whatever reason. 675. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't want to
Yeah, no
accidentally
worries,
screw
man.
you over. That would have been an accidental 200 over.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't want that lawsuit.
Haha, mate, trust me, I've fucked up bigger problems than that, lad.
Okay, we're going to do that. There you go.
Sorted. Yeah, mate, don't worry about that. I accidentally charged somebody 18k one day for something when it was 8k. You know,
Oh,
because it previously in the terminal it had been like 10k, and you know, just
yeah, that's
no
why
brain,
whenever
no
I start
vibes.
the shift, I always try to zero it out. That's the way it's... I don't accidentally add numbers.
Fair play, lad.
So I will get you those reef and beefs, crab cakes, and fruit punches.
Sounds perfect.
Are we eating in here?
Okay, so it's gonna be 5 fruit punches. It's gonna be reef and beef is the fried calamari, I believe. Reef and beef is surf and turf and surf and turf and garlic mussels.
True.
Just gonna go get the food.
Yoga's for chavalas. I'd rather hit the weights any day. For sure. Me, whenever I forget numbers, so I'm just like sitting there like, surf and turf and garlic mussels. Surf and turf and garlic mussels. I believe those are... Oh yeah, and he also wants 5 crab cakes. 5 crab cakes, surf and turf, and garlic mussels, which are here. Boom. 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 That was... Okay. Make sure. Crab cakes. Surf and turf. Garlic mussels, and fruit punch. Got it.
All over the place. You know, people drop me texts every once in a while being like, "Hey, Mickey, are you round? I want to put life's event on." I'm like, "Yeah, SNOS." And then like posters go out, and a few days later, I'm kind of, you know, in a nightclub somewhere or on like a venue, and I'm just like spinning vinyl, innit?
Wait, that's you, Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. That's me, as in me, Mickey V.
Oh. I've met you before, right?
Maybe, probably. A lot of people have. Like the thing is, like, you know, I mean,
You work
so
at the
many people on their
BBB,
dating
right?
app. I certainly do.
Okay, then yeah, I have met you. It's just... I didn't recognize you, not gonna lie.
There's no badge in a suit, lad.
That's why... That's probably why, because you're in... what I guess people would call casuals?
I like to dress down every once in a while. I mean, like, you know, I dressed down over the weekend, you know, kind of a bit of a chill vibe. Kind of like today, kind of, I'm around if people need me, but like, you know, I'm not kind of rushing to anything. It's like,
I guess that's why I was kind of like, wait a minute. Apologize if I just kind of like took you saying Mickey V blah, 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 something, and I was like, wait.
alive
It's like,
in the flesh, lad.
Okay, your stuff is gonna be here. If you want to check if I got everything for you, I'm pretty sure I got everything. It should all be there.
There is 5 of everything. There is food. That is perfect.
There is food. I'd hope so.
I'd be concerned if it wasn't food.
Yep, we only serve actual food, edible food, not plastic food. This isn't
it.
the place display.
This
Yeah,
isn't the
display.
Halloween candy where, like, you know, you go to stick it in a food container and it just doesn't stick in food containers.
No. Then again, I have like 7 tiramisus on me, and I can't even fit them in one of my
Love that.
in one of my food boxes, which is hilarious to me.
Oof.
Apparently, it's too heavy.
I mean, I suppose you could say there's levels to this shit, like a fucking tiramisu.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, mate.
I see
You
what
can laugh,
did
lad. Don't
there.
worry about it. It's fucking good. Like, you know, I'd either come out with like there's levels like this shit like a fucking tiramisu, or there's levels to this shit like a fucking lasagna. Like,
I think one day we'll get containers. I don't know how you'd make seafood related containers, but you know, one day, some way.
I suppose it'd be like a bento box or something like that. Like, you know.
I guess then again, we're usually like we try to stick to the like fine dining. I've been working with Thomas Sanders to push the more the less fast food vibe and the more fine dining vibe, as you can see with the meals. We no longer have the Sanders special or the Sanders booze special. We're pushing more for pre-made meals, so you don't have to sit there, come in, and unfortunately have the situation of, what do you recommend? Because guess what? We've made you meals that we've put together, we've tasted ourselves, and they just work together.
You gotta get that pairing. It's kind of like fish and wine, you know. You gotta put like the good fish with the good wine, and it'll all be fucking banging, you know.
And to make you feel even more modern, and we were so modern to the point where we even confirmed with AI that these are like typical pairings for foods.
AI is fucking wild, you know. Can't lie.
I hope it doesn't take over every industry, because I mean,
Lad,
if
could you
that's the
imagine?
case, you know how many tickets people are going to be getting? Because I'll be honest, as someone said on Bleeder, those things still go through traffic lights.
Mate, the self-driving cars are fucking wild. Like, God bless Mr. Fox and like Coil. Like, what a mad concept. Like,
I
could you
love it.
imagine doing
But I'm just waiting for
doing
the day I
noms
get pulled over.
deliveries with self-driving cars? Like, you know.
I'm still waiting for the day I get pulled over, not because I want the ticket, but just so I can be like, I wasn't driving, sir or ma'am.
Yeah,
car was driving
technically,
itself.
You was in charge of the vehicle. Kind of like, look, I didn't kill the toddler. It killed itself. But I was there when it happened.
See, now that you say that, it makes it sound like my excuse would not really work that well.
It's you know.
To be
technically
fair, yeah,
manslaughter,
it is
but, like,
true.
yeah, in a speeding kind of case.
There is that idea that you're supposed to you're supposed to somewhat keep an eye on what the thing you're
Sorry,
operating
I
is
just
doing.
realised how fucking dark that sounded. That was fucking heavy, you know. But yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of let it fly over my head just so it wouldn't emotionally affect me.
But
It was
yeah,
a good analogy though. It worked
So-
perfect.
self-driving cars are fucking wild. One of those with like a fucking noms order system.
One of
Like, you know,
those!
fella, what's the point in delivery drivers? Same with strikers. What's the point in having a delivery driver if the robots can do it? You know, a robot packs your order.
I do
a robot
noms
puts
deliveries
it
on
in a
occasion.
truck.
You wanna know what happens most of the time?
What?
I take full advantage of my electric car.
I implore you to. That sounds like a fucking sick concept. Look, the
'Cause
world is made to be
I
easier,
don't
not to make
technically
it harder
have
for
to work
yourself.
when I do it.
No.
I just pick up the food, I sit in the car, I'm like, it has to go here. It's like, okay. Also, I have to pick up from here. It's like, okay. And you know, there's that room for anytime there's the room for you to like take over if you ever need to, because it's going just under the speed limit, but it's not the 25 anymore, thank God. Glad they updated those chips. Thank you, Coil. Really appreciate it. $20 under a speed limit? Holy hell.
I have been pulled over for a number of speeds in a number of places, and some of them, like, you know, the point systems that, like, you know, these fucking police officers work off don't make sense. At times, I feel like they, you know, when they take all your information and they go back to the car, I feel like they cheekily get out a D20 and just like roll it and just see like, how many points am I giving him today? You know.
It's an interesting concept, but imagine getting them rolling a 20. You're screwed.
I mean, I got how. To be fair, I was going a bit too fast.
But then again,
and
I guess there's less bias with the dice because it's 100% random.
yeah. So, like, there was this one time, like, I was going up north, and, like, you know, I was in a Greenwood, and, like, you know, systematically, I know that car will bottom out at 120 miles an hour. Most people know that that car will bottom out 120 miles an hour because they've put their foot down on it and seen how fast it'll go. Now, the officer pulls me over in question and says, Mikey, you was doing 130. And I was like, look, lad.
I'm sorry,
one of
sir,
us-
but that's not possible.
That, you know, one of us can be stoned here and be driving. One of us can't be. And I feel like you're the one that's been smoking crack right now. So he was like, Mikey, you're going too fast, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to give you 5 points. And you know what? I had been in traffic court a couple of days ago, like before this, and Justice Miranda Hunt, God bless her, very much into her fucking music. Me now, we're talking about music. We were talking about like our favourite things. We were talking about Fleetwood Mac, because, you know, what a banging of a band. We were talking about a rock and roll band having a guy playing the harmonica, and I can't lie, a harmonica in a rock and roll band is cool as fuck. And she was like, you know what, Mickey? You're good energy. I'm going to give you like 5 points in Stitch You. Like, if you fuck up in between now and the next one, you can use them. And like his face when I says, yeah, no, I'm going to use my 5 magic points, hocus pocus. And he was like, eh? And it was, mate, proper funny as fuck. But then at the same time, I've done like, you know, the speed limit in the local is like, what, 50? I was doing about 65, 70, and I got 2 points. But to be fair, that was Lancaster. I have concerns that he might be diabetic and he's a very grumpy man. Maybe he just needs a hug and a Snickers. Who knows? Fuck it, we bowl. I mean, to be fair, with a beard like that, probably
You'd
kind of
think
understandable.
with
He's always grumpy.
Halloween being quite recent, he wouldn't have that issue.
Lad, he just always seems like, you know, somebody's pissing his cereal. Same with Mo. Mo always looks fucking miserable, and he always walks around miserable, and he always sounds miserable. Like, bro, you're a police officer. Cheer up, lad. Could be worse. You know, PD man at times. And they just need a hug. They just need to be told to be reet, you know.
Yeah, but you know, with some of them, if you ask them, do you want a hug, they're gonna say no. See, and
Same
that's
with
why
dogs.
you gotta word yourself right. You never ask, do you want a hug? You always say, do you need a hug?
And do they need a lot of things? Maybe they're head checking, you know. Maybe other things, you know.
Or you do what some people do and just like, I'm gonna give you a hug because I feel like you need it.
And then they're like, hey, yo, don't fucking touch me. Similar with, like, you know,
Pretty much,
these
but-
police officers with dogs. They're like, the dogs are always like, yeah, don't touch me. It's like, lad, I could have a really nice fucking steak here for you right now, and you would still tell me to fuck off. And it's like, rah. Can't lie, bit mad.
I can't agree with him there. I mean, I'll disagree with you on that, mostly just because they are working dogs. The whole point is that they are working at any given time. So, I mean, it's what I've been told and the way I've been taught growing up is when it comes to service animals, you always ask the owner before you do anything related to the animal. And if they say no, there's no point arguing it.
No, I always ask.
Because that's a that's a long-winded argument, and you ain't winning that one.
It's not fucking worth it. Can I pat the dog? No. All right. And then like an Leo can walk over to the dog and it'd be, you know, be completely fine. Like absolute fucking sunshines and rainbows. So.
I've had that happen before. Like, some of them will beat around the bush as well, which is kind of weird. I'm like, just say no.
Innit?
Well, it's like, how do I get offended by the word no? It's just no.
The truth is madder than fiction, and sometimes you just can't write it. That is the bottom of the eighth.
Like, I don't need a reason. I know they're a work dog. I don't know how they've been trained. I mean, I was the one that made up the veterinarian SOPs at the hospital, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Really? Right.
Yeah.
What for? That's a bit wild.
What for? Veterinarians
Yeah.
to follow. And the one thing I emphasized is when it comes to service animals, you always make sure with the owner before you make sure with the animal because, well, I mean, an animal
You
doesn't.
can't ask a dog. Do you want a hug? Do you want me to shave your legs? Like, you know.
It's like, hey, do you mind if I? It's like, all you're gonna get is told.
Woof.
And that's it. It's like, well, that. It's like, that tells me nothing. It's like, what happened? What happened to you? It's like, woof.
Bark, bark.
It's like, that tells me nothing. But yeah, the thing I emphasized in those SOPs is always make sure to talk with the owner, not the animal, because the animal's not going to respond to you. As stupid as that sounds,
I'd be a bit
it's
concerned
like,
if the dog started talking to me. Can't lie. Bit mad.
oh, you know what? Now I think about it, I should have totally put that in there. It's like, and if the dog does actually respond to you with actual English words, either you need to get that dog checked, or you need to get checked.
Your Honor, I stopped the surgery. Why did you stop the surgery? The dog started talking to me.
The dog said, ow.
The dog says, the fuck?
And I was like, I can't work on this. I can't do this.
No, I cannot do this. I am not Dr. Doolittle. I cannot speak to the animals.
There's probably a Dr. Doolittle out there somewhere.
Imagine. What a wild concept.
But we all know if we were to see them in person, we just probably think they're crazy.
I mean, yeah, like if you was the only person that could actually hear the dog speak and you was like, yeah, the dog's called Clive. He's kind of, you know, he's actually vegan. Like, you know, people would think you're a crackhead. People would be like, yo, this is 5150 behavior. Fucking,
If the first thing they said, though, is that the dog said they're vegan,
and send you to
I'm going to tell you, no. I'm not going to believe any words after you said that dog was vegan. I'm not believing anything after that, because
yeah, but you know what I
that's
mean?
not how
Like,
dogs
you know,
work.
No, of course. But like, for example, if a dog turned around to you and was like, yeah, actually, I don't like steak. I just like chicken. Like, you know.
I mean, I'd probably respond thinking like someone said something behind me, and then I'd look behind me, I'd see no one and be like,
Ah.
did you just talk to me? And if it says yes, I'm walking away.
Imagine. That'd be...
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm either walking away or I'm walking to the hospital and being like, an animal just
I
talked
spoke
to
to
me.
dogs today.
That's it's like, what's your problem, sir? It's like, an animal talked to me in English. I don't know what to do about it.
And it's not like it's like, you know, in a different language. It's literally talking to you in your language. You know, it's the same level as you. And it's like,
That's
right.
probably what they would ask. It'd be like, so you mean like they barked at you? It's like, no.
No. He said shalom. He says, you know,
He
hi.
actually said hello to me. He told me he does not like steak. He actually prefers chicken.
Mate, at that point, it would be either a hospital gown or a pink set of pajamas. And, you know, off to a quiet room with you, lad.
Yeah, I don't think they'd actually... I mean, if someone ever checked in... while I was working at the hospital, if someone checked in saying that, I would probably get them referred.
Get just fucking do. Jesus, at that point, you know, there's no point letting them sit around. You know, you got to look after them. Like, you know.
I'm like, I promise this is gonna help you.
And then it's when the people in the white coats come in and say, "Now, do you want to talk to us about dog and what it said to you?"
It's like we had a full-on conversation. I was talking about how it prefers chicken over meat, and then I was just like, "Are you really talking to me?" And it said, "Yes," and then I just was like, "No, I'm walking away from this."
Nope.
Did it say bye at least?
Said, "Good luck."
It actually
need
did. It did say bye. I was very concerned when it said bye as well.
Oh, 200%. Sorry, love. I will move out of the way.
Oh,
Oh, that's all right.
fine, Taquito. Thank you.
Hello, hello,
Hi.
hello, hello.
Hi, can I get
No,
30? Oh,
I'm kidding.
okay.
I'm kidding.
I'll see you later then. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I get 30 of your fight or flights, please?
Fighter flights.
Oh wait, Rosewater is alcoholic. Oh wait, no, it's not.
Rosewater is one of those wonderful things that I like to explain. It is not alcoholic. It just has
Okay.
weird alcoholic effects.
Okay.
But from what I've experienced, because I actually have tried it at this point, it's usually very short. It's very short-lived.
Oh, short. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll take 5 of those, please.
So you're gonna do five. I can't even say it, and I was the one that made the name for it. That's hilarious. So you're gonna take 5 fight or flights.
30.
30,
fight or
okay.
flights. And 5 Rosewater.
Okay, so just know because it's a meal, because you're doing the meal. Those 30 drinks are actually they come with the meal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'll
that's
do that.
basically what the deal of the deal of the meal is. Wow, that was not supposed to rhyme, but hey. Yeah, that's the whole
Okay.
benefit of getting meals is that you don't have to pay for the drinks unless you get alcohol, which you pay extra.
Okay. For sure then. I'll
This
just do the drink, the 30 Rosewater with the meal then.
They were like, "Hey, Mickey, I used to have a sewing machine, and then like we got broken into, and I lost my sewing machine." And I'm like, "Okay, that is, you know."
That
sure
is
what I
going
can
to
do with that,
be
but, leave it with me. Let me poke.
3,300.
He says.
Okay. And it'll be card, please.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you got a phone number?
Hopefully the scanner worked.
What, me?
It did.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go get those fighter flights for you.
Got it.
Alright, sounds good.
And then you go down to the bed.
And you said Rosewater, right?
I did.
You'll see that I'm
Wonderful.
currently clocked in.
No shit.
That's me, Mikey Vice.
30 Rosewaters. Fight or flight is roast chicken and roast chicken and crab cakes.
I'll send you a text.
Gonna go get those food.
Okay.
I love that people are buying meals. Proud of that. Okay, so crab cakes. We're gonna do 30 crab cakes and 30 roast chickens. We're gonna definitely have to make more. Gonna have to get more roast chickens made. There we go. We got everything.
Got it.
Awesome.
I have a feeling I feel like everybody's going to be buying a lot more food and drinks nowadays.
There is no harm in that, lad. The economy goes round, and financially you get funded.
Pretty much. I mean, I hate to say it, but hey, at least I get paid for it, right?
What's your tip jar?
My tip jar. To be honest, most of the time I do not ask for tips, but that is fine. I'm always gonna appreciate them.
I always appreciate those that open businesses.
Tip jar is going to be 7191.
7191.
Yep.
Hey, dude, I've hit an all-new plateau.
7,191.
Of course. All right, thank you so much.
I
Take care.
appreciate it. 10,000. Brother.
Mickey, you in the mix? What's the movie? We staying there?
Oh, come on.
You know what? We'll go for a wander, lad.
Alright.
I'll catch you in a bit. Pleasure as always, yeah?
Yeah, you stay safe. Okay, so remember, drinks are complimentary. I mean, complimentary. Complimentary. I've been struggling speaking recently. I've noticed this. Like, holy frig. Just speak English, guy. It's not hard, bro. It's hard for me, okay? Let me struggle. I'm allowed. I'm allowed to struggle with English. Okay, we're gonna zero that. Because that's big. That's a big number. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Oh. I know it's set to 1,000. Damn.
But I just keep my head
You know, we're gonna change the music. I feel like it. I just feel like changing the music.
follow the path. I'll lead 'em into battle while you're just too scared to act.
Actually, we're gonna do this song. There we go. But gosh, when someone tips you 10K and you're like, thanks. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. All the people freaking coming and getting those meals. I'm like, I'll tell people. I'm like, the thing is, I'm like, the meals, the drinks come with the meal. That's why I'm like, you wanna save 10 bucks? Get a freaking meal. Like, I'm actually gonna fix that. $1,000. He's probably gonna be like, what? And I'd be like, I just don't like the how much room the quantity takes up. So I adjusted the size of the rows. It's gonna be like, wait, what? Why? So it fits on my OBS. I'm not gonna lie. That's why. 'Cause if I ever need to look at something, I'd be like, oh, okay, okay. It's because it makes my life easier, okay? That's why, okay? Okay. Apologies. May I call you, or may I call you, or rather, apologies, let's get customers. I'll call him now and see if he actually answers. Hello.
What's up?
I'm gonna be very straight with you, okay? I mean, then again, when am I not straight?
Not straight at all.
No, I know you're not.
You're as straight as me whenever I hit a roundabout.
Okay. But, I was just wondering, would it be possible for me to still be a manager, but just not do any of the, like, the hiring thing? Because I'm gonna be honest, I am not super comfortable with doing interviews. It either turns into one of two things. I end up just either constantly talking with the person and then forgetting about the actual interview itself, or I only focus on the questions, but nothing else. Would that be possible, or...
Why you gotta be so difficult?
I mean... Because I'm Joey.
I know that. Jamie would have done it, right? She's absent at the moment. I can't get a response from her.
And the thing is, like, I don't tend to, like, I got 2 people that texted me, but then again, it was during this weird time between us where I felt like things were going kind of awkward business-wise, but I think we've sorted that out to the point where I'm like, okay, this works for me. Also, I didn't get the job at the bank, so good for you, I guess.
Yeah. I know they give it to David Sanders.
No, I actually don't know who that is.
David Sanders, who's the police officer.
I don't know who that is. I was just told I wasn't really good at interviews.
They told you you weren't good at interviews.
Well, it wasn't that... they said... it's the way I respond to certain things. There was a lot of hesitation. I'm like... anyone that knows me, unfortunately, knows that's something I can't fix.
God bless you.
It's an unfortunate head thing that I can't fix.
I mean, so you don't have to do the interviews. You can always just wait. It depends what time it is. If they're dependent on EST or the PST.
Yeah, it's one of those... the thing is, it always depends. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You know when you threw me that interview the other day where it's just like, you're doing the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I'm not gonna lie, completely threw me off, and it kind of just ruined my day afterwards. Because I was just like...
oh, you're welcome.
I was not planning really on doing much other than talking to you about the thing I wanted to talk to you about. And then you kind of threw that at me and I was like,
You love me, though. You love me. Just think about it. You love me. I'm your favorite medic. And favorite boss of Pearl. Well, the only boss, yeah.
I'll never say those words.
You did. I remember you saying it.
I'll never say those words.
You're my favorite Thomas, and I really appreciate it.
You're the only Thomas I know. That would make you technically my favorite and my least favorite.
There's Thomas Moore.
I don't know him.
He's a police officer.
Yeah, I don't know him though. As I said, of all the Thomases I know, which is you, technically you are my favorite as well as my least favorite.
Who are you then?
I'm everybody's favorite slash least favorite Joey Cooper.
Yeah, he's favorite right now.
Not everybody's favorite Joey though. But then again, the only other Joe I know, constantly goes into comas for some reason.
It sounds like something you would do though.
I would never go out of my way to go into a coma. Then again, I don't think she goes out of her way to go into comas.
I just got access back to my emails again. I just need to quickly send someone an invite to the emergency services. But hold on a second. Or you
One.
I'm gonna beat you with a fucking broom whenever I get down to pearls.
Can I just say I love the fact that people are buying deals? I only ever have to enter one thing into a calculator.
They're buying, thank God. Someone bought 5 of them yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you know what someone bought today? Someone bought
That's the same
30
price.
of something.
30 what? Which one?
I think it was the... Let me actually check. Um, 30 of the fighter flight. And I was just like, okay. It's funny because I don't think people understand what complimentary drink means.
What did you just request? Did they not request a drink?
No, some people forget that it comes with a drink, and I'm like, it does say it comes with a drink.
Yeah, they are.
Like, someone prior to that was like, yep, I just want this meal and this thing is an extra side. I'm like, okay, what drink do you want? They're complimentary. They come with meal. No. Oh.
I tried inviting. Wait, hold on a second. I'm inviting you to the email chain, right? But that's giving me another error, and I can't give you the role. So it's back, but it ain't fully back. So what I'll do is I'll just send it over to you, and then I'll get that up. You also have to pick a call sign number if you want to pick a number. I'll let you know if it's available.
Did I accidentally get you while you were in an interview?
I'm finishing an interview, yeah.
Apologies.
That's 90 feet in. Yeah. So from Fire 19 to Fire 98, pick a random number. Or numbers, whichever one you want.
Me sitting here like, I fucked up. It's fine. I messed up.
No.
All good?
Almost there. Once the email chain has, or emails have sorted themselves up,
He knows I'm not gonna like
go
say
ahead,
anything.
I'll invite
That's
you
why it's
over,
like, he doesn't mind accidentally doing this.
I would advise the guy
It's
to,
technically my fault. I don't...
because that gives you a
Thing
rough
is,
treatments we're gonna do.
Joey feels bad about both of the things, like the fact that he called him in the middle of an interview. But also, at the same time, it's like, I'm making him look bad.
With the other two are demonstrations.
Where I'm just like,
You have to take part.
I'm not bothered about the fact that I called him in an interview because it's like, I wouldn't know.
Go hang out if you want.
I feel more bad about the fact I'm making him look bad.
Alright, Joey, what's the crack?
What's the crack? Usually that's when people get on the streets, but I don't...
I don't know.
Unless you're wondering, like, what
What are you doing?
do I want to do, essentially?
What are you doing? What's the crack? What's going on?
Well, I don't know, maybe if it was just one of those day things, but maybe...
Doesn't have to be all the time. It has to be like if I'm unavailable during the PST EST time, just be like a one-off. Like Amy comes back from whatever thing she's doing to help out again. If not, then we'll have to look for another manager.
Oh, yeah, I was saying, though, I did get 2 calls during that awkward period. I was just like, I'll let people know. That's why I put the them in the potential hires, because it was like, I got their numbers, I got their names, except for one of them.
Never got. Yeah, that number that you said didn't just send you a text. They also sent me a text and never responded back.
No, they never. No, that's why I was just like, I mean, I have their
Yes, we're still higher.
number. I don't have their name.
Yeah. So they texted them like they texted me like 3 days ago. So I texted them back 3 days ago and was like, yes, we're hiring. We just need your name and what time you're around so we can reach out for an interview.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I left a very copy-paste kind of message. Of I'll let the rest of the management team know, and they will give a call when they can. Like I said, I was very much in a weird mood, and I felt like I had to respond, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I gotta think of a response that doesn't come off as, hey, stop bothering me.
Oh, that's right, he's around.
Yes, he actually came here. He was the one that ordered meals but didn't ask for drinks, and I was like, hey.
Of course he did. It's bloody Mikey. Oh, well, I'm not even judging him anymore.
Oh, I didn't even recognize him. He's in what would be called casuals, so he wasn't even a suit. Like, I heard his voice and I'm like,
He never wears
I
suits.
want to assume I know you. Because I've heard you before. But also, I don't want to assume because the amount of people that actually just sound the same is kind of crazy. And then I saw his friend mention something about it being Mikey, and I'm like, oh, well that answers that question. But no, that's all I wanted to really call you about, was just to like letting you know that if I'm like iffy or around doing like, if I just give you a direct no about an interview, it's because interviews I have to be like very much in the mood to do one. Otherwise it turns into very much this awkward, I'm kind of faking it through the interview.
Yeah, I get you. You're all good though.
But just thought I'd let you know, just in case like I throw a, yeah, I'm not doing that interview. But I apologize for you know, calling you during an interview. I genuinely thought the interview was over. Plus, I mean, to me the worst part was that I just kind of made you look bad because you answered your phone in the middle of an interview.
Oh, no, I didn't answer. I would never answer a phone while I'm in an interview. Just that once I told me going, well, I'll call them back later. It was actually you. I'll call you back later in an interview, Joey. Bye.
Yep, have fun with that one.
No, I'm not in an interview.
Bye.
though.
Yeah, I mean, just like, I didn't mean to do it, okay? I didn't want to. It's like, you're good. You're fine. You do you. I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's basically what it is with the interviews. It's just very much like me personally. Like, I was even talking with a friend, like, out of character about it. I'm like, I gotta be honest. I told them about the whole situation, like, I told them about the whole interview not going well, like, in character or whatever, and I was just like, not gonna lie, I was kind of like, about it, like, bleh, about it, and like, the response I got, and I was just like, oh, the response was something, like, I can't really not do, which is, hesitate, because as someone that is the way I am, I have to think about the things I say. Not necessarily overthink the things I say, because I will say I do overthink a lot, but like, I do have to think before I say a good portion of the time, but it takes a little longer than most people. So it was a case of like, I want to say this, But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna close the pearls because it says that the pearls, I mean, it says that restarts soon. Whoever sent the 10,000, she said she... That's crazy. That's a freaking crazy, okay? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. We're gonna close that. We're gonna close that. We're gonna do that. We're going to remove yellow page. I remove the yellow page so people don't think we're open when we're actually not. I do have to be careful with running around everywhere because what they said is the way the system is now, and we have to get used to this because it is the new standard, and I said this earlier, is if we're being active, so if we're running or dancing or moving around, basically if we're just being, as I said, physically active, our hunger and our thirst goes down quicker. Even if we do very little movement, our food and hunger are still going to be going down, like a little faster than it used to be before the system. But that's just because that's become the standard, essentially. So, we're gonna post that the pearls is now closed. Copy link to that. Copy that link to that. Second. There we go. Oh, wait, I wanna do that first. On a post that the thing is, I think the people they hired at Maze Bank, they're all still kind of active during around the same time. So it's like one of those things of, that's awkward. That's awkward. Thanks everyone. And came to the pearls. I'm gonna do that just in case. The pearls is now closed. Yeah, let's get the oh yeah, because I'm being stupid. That's why it's doing that. Do 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 do. Okay, we're gonna go open that. We're gonna open that. We're gonna yabba dabba dub. Let's clock out S1. Oh, my Discord's being all weird. Okay. What, I'm just like, Discord's taking a second. I'll be collecting that paycheck. Thank you very much. 1,800. 1,800. Oh, that's weird. Oh. That was weird. This music's actually chill as hell. What the frig?
What now? Listen, tell those fucking assholes to chill the fuck out, okay?
Hey, buddy. We're still running tomorrow, right? I know what you mean.
Even though this outfit was made to be... So then when I work at the Pearls... Oh, I just realized something. They removed the, They removed the, mini putting. Interesting. I didn't know that. How did I only just notice that?
Greetings.
Yep, and now we're hungry, so now we're gonna
You okay?
have some stuff to drink.
Hey, boy, you can't. I still go. Watch it. What's your problem? Fuck. Hey, asshole.
Move!
Oh, Jesus, shit. That's it. Let's do this then.
No, we're not doing this.
Hey, going to the gym later? Hey, I really wish I could talk. I gotta go. Jesus.
Let's do this.
Hey.
No. They're selling drugs. I think maybe. I don't know. I don't actually know. Okay. We're gonna go to the bank. We're going to deposit the money. Chopsticks is open. I don't know what this Tyro Customs is. Oh? I kind of want to see it. Just because I don't know what it is. And it seems new. I like new things. I've always liked new things. We love new things. Love them. Do, 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 do. Oh, he also tipped me. God damn it. Why would you do this? Me when I don't ask for tips, but it's like, here's a tip. Technically, I need the tips. Okay, 1,800. 1,800. Deposit that. I just realized I want to make sure I don't deposit to the wrong thing. So 1,800. We're then going to transfer from 10K. We're also gonna do the 10K thing because we didn't do that yet. 10K. $10K. Sync from 7109 to 7191. 10K. Savings transfer. That should have updated it. Yep, now we're at back to that 500K. Well. And the reason we constantly have our food and hunger up now compared to how it used to be is because it drains so quickly. Like, because it used to drain so quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to that. I don't mind it. It's not like it's too in the way. Like, it could be way in the way, but it's not way in the way. Way. Yeah, wait away. Vape world, I need a skateboard, please. No. Yeah, I want to see this place. I do want to see this Cairo Customs. Cairo Customs. Me sitting there, like, being like, saying the words. Oh. 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 Right now we're good on food and drinks. To an extent. To an extent, he says. Okay, because this is a major road. I don't trust it. Oh. I did not hit that, but hey. Whatever it says. Ooh, big parking lot. Okay, I see. I guess that means no more hosting events in this parking lot. I just wanted to take a look. But it looks like nothing's out right now. Right now. Hello.
Hey.
You know, saw new business was open. Thought I'd take a look around. I'm assuming you don't have showroom cars out quite yet.
We don't have them yet. They'll be on that side. This is Rose Race Cars rebrand.
Oh, okay. I remember I was getting told about that yesterday. How you guys were moving. You just didn't have the building built up yet. So, wow,
Yeah,
less than a week. That's impressive.
You're telling
actually.
me. You're telling me.
'Cause literally last week, you guys were working out of that small building up in Vinewood area.
Correct. Yeah, we our catalog's over here. Our used cars will be over there. And upstairs. There's stairs on the back side of this wall that take you upstairs.
Oh wow, I just noticed there was a car hanging there. What the heck?
Yep, we got one right there and another one over there.
I didn't even notice those.
Feel free to look around. Like I said, stairs are back there.
I like
Another
to look
hangout for
around, you know.
users.
That's really what it is. I see new businesses
good.
open. I like to take a look, see what's up. Where does the car pop up? Let's see. Let's see what they focus on. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. That actually kind of makes sense. The Gauntlet Custom. Oh, okay. Yo. That's actually... That car is actually... Yo. It's kind of sick. Let's see what this car is. The Entity MT. Entity MT. Can't do it. Feels weird saying it. The Shiva. What is this? Obviously, they have a Draugr. I'm surprised they don't actually have the Issy Rally image, because the Issy Rally is a vehicle. Same as the Hot Ring. It's fine. I have a very active imagination. I said that's fine. I have a very active imagination. I feel like I could just imagine what these cars look like.
Oh, is it too dark for it right now?
Very.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're not kidding. Yeah, I guess our power guy just got shut off.
It's just the storm.
Yeah.
It's very helpful when the cars are a much brighter color.
Are you interested in any cars?
I was just taking a look at some that I've never honestly seen before.
Our top seller right now, I'm sure you know, the Shiva.
I saw that and I was like, I've never seen this before. Yeah, currently I'm already spending a little bit on a loan for the car out there, actually, believe it or not, so.
Yeah.
Could I afford another car? Probably. Do I want another car? Not really.
Yeah, I feel you,
More like I would have no place to put it in my house. Because I have only 3 parking spaces and one of them's taken up by my friend's car. And yeah, I've not got bored of any of my current cars, so.
If you're curious, but the Shiva itself is taking over the race world right now, so.
I do not race.
Okay. Well, the V10, very, very, very loud.
What's supposed to be what's the car supposed to be like based on from like those like off brands?
I was told,
Would you know?
I cannot remember.
Because I saw it and I'm like looking at it, I'm like
on a dime.
I'm like, it looks familiar,
Yeah,
but I just
get-
can't put a
go,
name
I
to
think
it.
Stock is accelerates up to 115, 20.
Is it an electric
then-
car or is it just like a regular? Yeah, you said it's a V8. Never mind.
V10.
V10. Oh, so it's a whiny one.
Yeah.
'Cause most V10s tend to have like that higher pitch kind of engine.
Yeah. It does have its own exhaust, that's for sure.
Oh. So it's got a exhaust unique to it. Got it. the manufacturer put time and effort.
On stock tires and brakes, you can go from 120 to stop in less than 50 feet.
Less than
It's
50
insane.
feet. Okay. I had to picture that for a second there.
Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna clock off because the
No, that's
storm's
alright.
here.
I'm probably gonna get headed home. Conveniently, I live very close to here.
Sounds good.
You stay safe. Don't get swooped up. Yet, I'm the one leaving. Why am I telling him not to get swooped up? I'm like, I'm the one driving. Oh yeah, I forgot. Most of the time I'd like by instinct put my seatbelt on. Like I'll get in my car and like the way I have my fingers positioned, I already have my finger on the seatbelt. So all I have to do is be like, click, click, and I'm like, good. That was not a... It wasn't a bad looking car. From what I could tell, but I'm like... When he talks whenever people talk acceleration, I just sit there and I kind of laugh a little to myself because I'm just like, I have an electric car. It's just, I'm like, it's instant. Like, you got that instant acceleration and instant deceleration. Like, it's like racing. Yeah, I don't really race. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I don't really do that. Joey would do legal racing. Like whenever BBB did their racing things. I just want to see something. Because I know there's a couple things I want to get. So we definitely want water. Definitely want water. Because that stuff, it's water. I mean, it's water. Like, how can you go wrong with water? I ate once, twice. I've eaten twice. So when I first woke up, but that was mostly to just fill the thing to full. I also ate after I left, so that was about thinking maybe 2-ish, 2-3 hours later. 2-3 maybe. I think. I don't recall 100%. But so what we gotta get, we're gonna actually be able to freaking type things. Okay. Nook near. He said she'd do this, but that's fine. Nook near fireplace, and then we're gonna do spring, water, pour, fridge. I actually never checked. Can you use any water you want when you make the coffee? Or is that a no? Is that a big ol' no, not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. No. It's like, no. That is not allowed. I mean, we're kind of back in the positive. I mean, until we Of course, until we do our finance thing, when we get that paid. Because once we get that paid, it'll be another 6,500. Yeah. I think 1328 was the amount I paid for rent. I think. I could be wrong. That's why I'm like, I think rent went down. That's why I'm thinking rent went down. But either way, that's fine. I just know I need to get water. At the very least. At the very least. Which is fine. Fine. Just, I sounded like I said fun for a second, but it's alright. Thank you guys for watching. We did a work shift. Got to talk with some customers. I mean, talking with customers is still technically roleplay. Keep in mind. I mean, it still counts. We talked with Sanders about the about how it's like, if I don't really focus too much on interviews, then don't be surprised, essentially. It was like, if I do, I do. If I don't, well. That's weird. Slash clock out. Okay, there we go. That was weird. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go down below, click the like and subscribe button. Like I said, we're going to try to figure out what day we're going to show you guys the new guy. That's not even a spoiler because I only ever play male characters. So but yeah, we'll do that when we do that, and you guys stay safe. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.